Welcome to Art Basel, Hong Kong. We're taking you along for a preview of the fair. With 240 galleries from 41 countries, Art Basel, Hong Kong remains the most international art fair of the region. We're here at G Gallery's booth. I'm here with Soo-young. Soo-young, can you tell us a little bit about this work behind us?
Sure. This piece is called Cook or Be Cooked by Megahnya, who is a Korean artist. This piece in particular, it looks like a kitchenette almost. So a kitchen, a stovetop, and then a dining table. We usually think of ourselves as, I guess, predators, and we're always the people who are eating, not being eaten. But she likes to spotlight how that can be changed. So whoever is on this table or whoever's on this side, it doesn't mean that they're only meat. They could be the predator. They could be the ones eating. And yeah, so that's this whole, I guess, cycle of how life can be, basically.
Super interesting. Here at Pero Ten's booth, I'm with a painting by the artist Rao Fu. It's called Renaissance, and it reflects on his practice of bringing together the traditions of Chinese landscape painting and calligraphy with European neo-expressionism. This is the work of Geraldine Javier. This fabric has been eco-printed, meaning that flowers and plants have been pressed and steamed onto it. And the works are rings of fabric that are supposed to mimic the rings of trees, and they stand as records to time passing as well as climate change. We're here at Ink Studio. I'm here with Craig, who is the founder of the gallery. Craig, can you tell us a bit about these works?
Sure. Works by the artist Wei Li Gang. And Wei Li Gang in China is perhaps most famous as a calligrapher. So he's an incredible calligrapher, one of the leaders of the modern calligraphy movement in Beijing in the 1980s and 90s. Now this color, these are all traditional pigments, but Wei Li Gang has spent an enormous amount of time in France and in Europe in studying the European oil painting tradition. This kind of calligraphic line comes from his calligraphy training, but the application of color using the calligraphic line is completely new in Chinese painting.
We're here at Jason Ham's booth. This is a painting by the Korean artist Mocha Lee, and it shows Rosé from Blackpink. It's typical of Mocha's practice where she takes images from Instagram and paints them, and this particular work is called Innuendo, and it's playing that idea of people saying one thing but really projecting something else. We're here at Double Q Gallery's booth. It's a solo presentation of the artist Natalia Zaluska, and she's really conceived of it as sort of stepping into a painting. We're here with the work of artist Lauren Tsai. Lauren is an artist and filmmaker based in LA, and she's often creating work that draws on the films and animations of her childhood. She's exploring this idea of the tension between remembering and forgetting. Thanks so much for joining our booth hop. Stay tuned for more live updates from Hong Kong.